How you doing? It's been a while. I'm preparing to move, so things have been a little bit stressful. Um, but I'm excited because I'll be going to the beach, which I've been wanting to live by the beach again for a while because I got to live near the beach in Cambodia and just loved it. And years ago, I lived in Santa Barbara by the beach, and I was 6 blocks away. Oh my gosh, I just loved it so much. So today, I want to talk about the sadistic man in the White House, how he's been going on rants. I think it was 5 or 6 hours of tweeting, some pretty nonsensical things. I find myself, having compassion for his dementia. Um, and he's just being used terribly. Not that that should give him a pass. I mean, he's a malignant narcissist and definitely revels in other people's, you know, whenever someone else suffers, he loves it. Um, I mean, that's why he just, you know, tells, so many people that they're stupid and the piggy comment. Oh my goodness. And he's just killing people. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't use that word. But I mean, Venezuela, he obviously wants the oil. And it looks like he's trying to cause a war there without any congressional approval. Um, it's pretty crazy. He even had the people on the boat who were survivors. He even committed war crimes by having them killed. And, oh, okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. I guess Hexeth is getting the brunt of the blame that Trump has given. Um, I mean, it's just pretty crazy. But I do believe that our lower courts, well, I just consider them the heroes who are saving us as well as the people themselves. More and more people are going against him, even within his party. So I'm sure some are going to be stepping down. Um, Many more will step down, and they're not going to want to be convicted of any crimes, and they need to get out. I was going to say when the getting is good, but really they should have stepped down long before this, or at least spoken up. That's my opinion. Um, yes. So I want to look and see if I have any questions. Um, yeah. When will the nightmare end? When will it end? Um, Is it going to be January? Is it going to be February? Is it going to be March? Let me just get my pendulum. Ah, yeah, my pendulum, of course. And my cards. See what's going on here. Okay. Okay, are we looking at March of next year? Are we looking at March of next year? No. Are we looking, excuse me, are we looking at February of next year? Yes. Will January be better than December? No. Will December be better than November? Yes. Okay, well, that's something. Okay, so I feel like I can't go another month with this nonsense going on and killing people in Venezuela. I mean, my goodness, they aren't drug dealers. He pardoned a big drug dealer. I believe it was the president of Honduras. Um, yeah, it's like every time I think he can't do anything worse, he does something worse. And it's just very disheartening. Let's look at what's happening. I'm going to use the cards, and I forgot to put this in the little stand. Okay. Okay. And yes. May the force, the good force, be with you. May everybody have the good light, the golden light inside. Let's just give thanks. Give thanks. We're still here. Many of our people have been taken by ice, but we're still here in our little bubble or whatever it is. I'm trying not to be in denial about what's happening without letting it get me down. I'm wearing my little resist 109. You know what 109 is? The Nazis. So, I believe in angels. I got my little dropping everything. Got my little Christmas angel here. It's actually a tree topper that lights up, but she makes me feel happy. Having an angel around can't be bad. And I do believe in angels. So I like to have the reminder right here. And I like her because she has a black face. And in my last life, I was in Egypt and I had a black face. So ever since I was little, I've been looking in the mirror and thinking, why is my face so white? But yeah, we all are different shades at different times and in whatever life we're in, and we are all connected. All the good in us is connected. That is the God, the Spirit, the goodness. And I think everyone has that golden light within that helps them emanate the good to other people. So let's keep that a going. Have you noticed lately how people seem to be being nicer to each other? People are coming together. People are definitely coming together. Yes, I'm feeling it really strongly that people are coming together and people are trying more, they're putting more of an effort into listening to each other. Um, there's nothing that you can do better than really listening to someone. It really makes them feel so good. And unfortunately, I have a bad fault of interrupting and talking when I shouldn't. Um, I need to practice that continually, the listening. But when I am successful, I notice it draws me much closer to people and they like me much better when I listen to what they have to say, which totally makes sense. So, I'm going to find out what else is going on. I did make up some questions here. Let's see here. I should say, rather than questions, I wrote out some concerns. Um, let's see here. Yeah, there's been no declaration of war, but I'm sure that Trump is going to try to do that, but I don't think he'll be successful. And the war crimes, people on both sides are pretty upset about the war crimes, and I don't think they're just blaming Hegseth. The what do they say? It stops at the top. The blame. There's a phrase that I'm not remembering. Oh my goodness, I have cancer brain. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, did Trump order it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what my pendulum says. Did Trump order the killing of the men on the boats off Venezuela? It's slow, but now it's starting to go strong. Yes, he did. Did he order the death of Epstein? Yes, he did. Okay, let's see what other questions and concerns I want to talk about. And I think might be concerning you as well. MTG, does she want to run for president? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and will George Conway, will he be running for a congressional seat? Yes. And, I was listening to him today and he was talking about what a true conservative is. And I do believe that he wants to reshape and bring back the Republican Party as it should be. So I'm happy about that. I mean, there are things I like about George Conway, even though he's not a Democrat, and I am a very progressive Democrat. Um, yeah, will we have health care in 2026? Will it be health care that's better than what we have now? Okay. Shuffle 3 times. Okay. Okay. All right. Shuffle 3 times. Magic number. Okay. All right. Cut the cards. Let's see what we have here. Healthcare. Okay. It's coming in. It's going to be destroyed first, though, to some extent, and then it's going to come in stronger. Yeah, the wheel turns, and things get bad, things get good, things get bad, things get good, and I'm afraid we have more bad coming up before the good kicks in, but I have hope, especially after Tennessee. I don't know if you saw last night where um, people in Tennessee voted pretty strongly for the Democrat, even though, yeah, they're still red. And, a Republican did win. But the woman who ran put up a good fight. After, I forget her name. her last name Behn. Okay. See what other questions we might ask. Will there be an impeachment of our fearless leader? Okay. Okay, here we go. Yes, the Queen will cut out the bad and leave the good, and there will be an impeachment. And not only that, there will then be a celebration. So I like that very much. Yes, I want justice. I just want things not only back to normal, but back to a good normal. I want to have free health care. I want to have free education. And we have shown, I mean, if we can give 40 billion to Honduras, my goodness, we can definitely have free education. We're more rich than at least we were before Trump. We're more rich than Germany, and they have free health care. And Denmark, oh my goodness, they have beautiful prisons, and they actually do a thing where the people are actually rehabilitated. Their prisons aren't like ours, and they aren't like for profit. I mean, these for profit prisons, Trump is trying to fill them up with brown and black people and people that disagree with him. None of us are safe. Some might be safer than others at this time, but boy, Stephen Miller, he's running the show behind Trump, and so is Peter Thiel and some other terrible actors, and they want white, white people who agree with them. And their ideas are kooky, in my humble opinion. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I have any other questions here. Let's see here. I'm always writing questions in the margins of my diary. I like to write what I hear from Spirit. The gerrymandering in Texas was blocked. They have to go back to the 2021 map. See, some of the courts, a lot of the courts, the lower courts are doing a great job. Let's see. In 30 days from November 20th, I believe, we're supposed to get the Epstein files. I don't know why he hasn't released them before, do you? No idea, right? Oh, gosh. And every day I think people should be reminded that Russia, Putin, has pictures of Trump doing the dirty with a man. I mean, not that that's bad, but he's married. Yeah, maybe it is bad. I mean, not that homosexuality is bad, but oh my God, the hypocrisy with the Republicans. I mean, almost everyone in the cabinet is either a pedophile for entertainment purposes only, or is homosexual and trying to hide it, a rapist. I mean, these men in the Republican Party, oh my goodness. I feel like putting them in a lineup and giving them what for. Can't say that. Can't say what I would really do to them. Although I'm not that kind of person. Yeah, I don't even own a GUN. Okay, so and ice going to go away anytime soon? Will it still be here in June of next year? No. Well, it makes me feel better. I mean, this has to be illegal what ICE is doing. I mean, these people are not really government officials. I mean, they aren't showing badges, they aren't showing their face. I mean, anyone could just go get some sort of a black t shirt and they could go and get military equipment, like protective vests. They could be doing all kinds of things to make themselves look like they were ICE and just pick up a woman off the streets and rape her and throw her away. I mean, this is not America. Oh my goodness. And then they are actually taking people that are American citizens, no, no, people with no criminal backgrounds, and they're holding them anyway, even when they have their papers in order. I mean, if these people were criminals, they'd be in jail. I mean, there are very, very few of these people that they're taking who are criminals at all. I just noticed there's some people here. Nate, hello, Nate. I've been having a hard time, a little stressed out with moving, and yeah, exactly, Nate. If they're part of the L, LGBTQ, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Anyway, then they shouldn't be banning gay rights. Exactly. I mean, what the heck? Yeah, and no due process. I mean, I can't believe what's happening here. Um, oh, the good news for me personally is that I was able to get up the stairs and down the stairs and walk on my crutches. I'm still in my wheelchair most of the time, but I have been practicing walking, so I'm very hopeful. Okay, now I think I had some other notes. JP Morgan, I heard had a boat filled with cocaine. Um, I, entertainment purposes only. I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. Then just before I came on, there was something about some information being given over by some of the big banks. So I can't wait to see what that is. So be on the lookout for that. Um, okay. Yeah, Hegseth, is he going to step down? Is Hegseth going to step down? No. Big no. No, I did not see the interview of Tim Walz. Was it good? Okay, let me see what other notes I have here. Note to self, let go. Be forgiving of self and others. Be grateful. Those are probably the biggest lessons that I see with the tarot. I love that. The unlawful orders. Boy, wasn't that crazy the way they just turned that around and acted like the people that put out that ad about not obeying unlawful orders. They turned it around and said that the Democrats don't want the military to follow orders. I mean, they just turned it around, and they said unlawful orders in the ad that was put out. Um, I can't remember the name of the sixth that put that out, but I thought it was brilliant. Okay, yeah, and MTG resigns January 5th, so I'm sure she's going to run for office. Let's see what else here. I think I hit the high points of what I was going to mention. So, if anyone has a personal question or a political question, please ask me. Okay, so Nate says, yes, the interview was good. He said he thinks Kamala would be a good candidate in 2028 and she wouldn't be the only one in the party running. I'm sure we're going to have a nice big field. We have some good Democrats if they just would step up more strongly. Um, yeah, taking the APAC money. I mean, this thing with Israel, I mean, of course I love Jewish people. We're all people, period. But Netanyahu, I don't want to give any more money or weapons to that man. He's a lunatic. Absolutely. For entertainment purposes only. I have a few little strong views here. Okay, let's see. Um, okay, I didn't put anything about live readings in my title, so I think that's why I'm not getting the people that want their free reading. I do say that when I come on live, I will do the free readings, but Nate, do you have a question? Will AI take over our country? Take over our country. Um, well, I'm hearing from my guides that no, it will not take over the country in the sense that I think you're talking about. It will help in many ways and it will be confusing for people in many ways. But no, it's not going to take over our country, but it's going to be very much in our country and in our politics and every, part of life. And I guess, I guess Trump put in something whereby for 10 years it can't be regulated. But I think that could be overturned by another, a Democratic Congress. So I'm not overly worried about it. I know it's going to change things. Some people might lose their jobs, of course. But also, the thing is, people will learn to use it and they will be able to make money with it. So it'll be sort of like the internet, people will be able to still make money and use it, to their advantage, even though it might be hard in the next election to be able to discern whether something is AI or not. So we definitely have to be extremely critical when we look at things. Will President Harris undo his tariffs? Um, well, since they were done illegally, what I'm hearing is they're going to go before she ever gets in. And will Harris win in 2028? Oh, there it is. Okay, will Harris win? Maybe. But whatever Democrats gets in, and boy, unless this country is crazier than I ever thought it could be, there will be a Democrat in, and they will take care of this tariff problem if the courts don't do it first. The Supreme Court seems a little hopeless, so I don't know. Um, yeah, let's see. Let me see if we can get any more about that with the cards. Let's see. The tariffs. Yeah, we're all going to be happy. Things are going to go back to normal as far as trade goes. Um, Trading using tariffs is usually a pretty bad idea. You don't want to be extreme about it. Um, you've been seeing videos from Darren Monroe. He said Kamala will run again. And yes, I do believe that's true. I do believe she will run again. I've been watching him more too because at first I was turned off by him talking at length about, becoming a member, but he does have some good videos where he doesn't just pound on that continually. So I have been enjoying his ideas and think he's very smart about politics. Yeah, Darren Monroe. I like to listen to Keith Edwards. I like to listen to iHip News. They're hysterical. There are quite a few independent um, podcasters that really do a fine job of picking out the main things that, are most important. For me, the Epstein files is extremely important. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I haven't really asked. Um, yeah, haven't asked. Um, I'm very concerned about the victims. I'm concerned about people who are being victimized now and trafficked now. I think our president could care less about it. And I believe he was the one that handled and did things with Karen Johnson, according to those emails. It sounded like it anyway. We don't know. We can't, we won't know until somebody goes to jail and they actually prosecute them. So, first, Trump has to be out of office, and I don't think he's going to make it. He seems to be in extremely ill health, mentally as well as physically. Will he make it through the 4 years? Um, I'm hearing a big no. Yeah, my pendulum is going toward the no. Um, how soon? I don't know. I really thought he was going to last about a week, but I didn't really ask the cards. And it's hard to get a time frame anyway on the cards. Oh, you were just saying, yeah, I think it's inevitable that he either passes or goes out of his mind to the point where they can't pretend anymore. I mean, right now, he's not really running the country for entertainment purposes only. That's my opinion. And that's what I hear all the time from my guides. He is not the one running the country. He pretends and he does his true social and he watches TV and gets involved in that way. He has his golf, but he does not really run the country. He, has that sundowner syndrome where when the sun goes down about 5 or 6, he's too out of it to really be coherent, and he just repeats himself over and over, all these lying nonsensical things that he tells his base. I just don't know how anyone can stand to even listen to him, let alone believe what he says. I try to listen at times because I want to know what he's saying, but right now I almost feel like they just shouldn't even cover him anymore because all he wants is that attention. But what can we do? We want to know what's going on because he is the president. Um, is he running his true social app? Yes, I think he is, but I do think other people write for him as well. Oh, is Trump Jr. running his social app? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's ask the pendulum. I keep giving my opinion. is Trump running? Is Trump Jr. running the true social app? No, no, it's not happening. But I do think he has some other writer that comes in sometimes. Wasn't that crazy? 5 or 6 hours during the night of all these rants the other day, 2 nights ago, I believe. Oh my goodness. So anyway, oh, I missed that. The only reason why he asked people to become members is because Darren knows what really is happening with the election and YouTube doesn't want him to talk about it. Oh, that may very well be true. Absolutely. Yeah, some people are getting pretty scared about what they say on YouTube. I know Susan Lynn has a different. Susan Lynn is terrific. I mean, in my opinion, she has the best predictions around. You got to listen to Susan Lynn. Um, and she has different avenues where if they take her channel down, you can go to her website and join another group that's more private. But still, they're going to be able to get into all our social media with that um, software that's coming up um, for ICE to find out what people believe. I mean, that's what they were doing in Iran when the Shah was there. Right before they overthrew the Shah, the Secret Service was coming door to door because I know because they came to my house with machine guns. There were, I believe, 6 people with machine guns running through the house, and because we weren't Iranian, they really didn't think that we probably had any, you know, reason to want to overthrow the government, so they came real quickly and left. But other people, they ransacked their places and looked through all their paperwork and things like that. Well, they're going to be looking through our social media and knowing what we're thinking. But before that, something else good is going to happen, and I don't think it's going to come to that. So, and as far as Venezuela, okay, another good question. Is Trump going to put boots on the ground in Venezuela? No, but he wants to. He wants to, even though he talks about ending wars, he really wants to start this war and get their oil. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Do you have any other question? Yes, the Dems will win the midterms next year. Let's see. The midterms next year. The midterms. Midterms. They're going to try to steal the midterms. Surprise, surprise. Um, yeah. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Victory is ours. People are waking up. people are waking up. There are going to be a few that just hang on and hang on and hang on. But, the polls are showing it, and people talking to people, I feel a shift. Um, yeah, the cards have spoken. Okay? So, for entertainment purposes only, but I do believe that we're going to win the midterms, and something else more will be coming out about the Epstein files, even if our leader does not, release them. We're going to know enough. I know enough now, but other people, some people that don't know enough, will learn more and will not like what they learn. And people in this country do not want sex trafficking to go on, except the sex traffickers themselves. So I'm going to get off, and I hope to see you soon. I've been struggling with my energy, but I will be on as soon as possible, and I will be here to answer all kinds of questions. I love you. Thank you for coming, Nate. And I love you guys, for those who watch later. And I appreciate you very much. So take care and have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas season. Much love.